As you've probably noticed, traffic is much busier this week, in part because of all the tourists in town for Balloon Fiesta. All those tourists translate into a big economic boom for the city. As News 13's Cole Miller shows you, that boom is getting bigger every year.
As the sun rises, so do the balloons, hundreds ascending high above Albuquerque.
When a city gets branded with such a positive event, that's good for business.
In fact, it's really good for business.
Well, it's actually about 120 million in direct revenue spending, about 18 million plus in taxes that are generated, 1,600 jobs. It's a huge event for the city.
Attendance tops 700,000 for the 9-day Balloon Fiesta. More than half of the people who walk through the gates are from outside the Albuquerque area, a lot of them coming from out of state. A survey showed those out-of-towners are spending almost 5 days here on average, and they're spending close to $200 a day.
When people come to the city as a tourist, they spend money. And they spend money in all kinds of places.
While they spend a lot on Main Street at the park, they also have to eat when they're not watching those balloons. Restaurants are bustling for 9 days, and all those visitors are shopping, going to the casinos, and sightseeing too. They also need a place to sleep. Balloon Fiesta is like Albuquerque's Super Bowl week for hotels. Helen Collins with HBC Event Services, which helps book travel for groups, says this year more than 50 hotels have reservations from people outside of New Mexico.
I think it's been one of the main reasons for hotels expanding into the area as far as the number of rooms that we currently have.
Collins says for those making last-minute plans, rooms will still be available, but choices will be very limited. But Balloon Fiesta is about a lot more than money. It helps put the city on the map, making it an international destination for a couple weeks out of the year.
It just simply is an event that brings Albuquerque together, it brings New Mexico together, and it brings the world together.
Cole Miller, KRQE News 13.